Hello everybody and welcome along to ForgeCraft the Modpack with TechnoJock. Last episode we'd made ourselves this funky quantum armour and we're now effectively invulnerable to most things. I have found a couple of things that can hurt me. The taint poison over here doesn't count as normal poison, so that can hurt me a little bit. But let's face it, that doesn't do an awful lot of damage, bearing in mind how many hearts we've got at the moment. And if I was playing on a multiplayer setup and somebody had a rapier, those things can go straight through armour like they were butter. Completely ignores any amount of armour you're wearing, so it would kill me outright, probably, depending on, of course, what they had. But, for our purposes here, all but invulnerable. There's a couple of things that we can get, but as you can notice, if you remember, I said at the end of last episode that our hunger was getting down, and I can eat food and that would be fine. I have my healing axe on me, I could hold that and it would stave off hunger indefinitely, but that's not what we're about. And I'm just about to finish off just this one last little thing. I had one bit of glass left to do there. So I've extended out our greenhouse just a little bit, enough room in here for one more machine on each side, and I have filled up one with potatoes. So we've got an abundance of potatoes here. Actually, we're doing quite nicely for them, so that's ideal. Oh, I didn't put the bin on. I need to put the trash can on, of course. So quickly rustle up one of those. I have a trash can there. Handy that I had that sitting, and I can put that on there, and if I put it to insert but have a higher, a lower priority, that's what I have on these ones, isn't it? Yes, -1. -1, and yeah, perfect, because we don't want those building up in there too much, but we do want plenty of potato seeds in there. So this is actually probably about to turn itself off. So we've got potatoes for days. Excellent, that's fine, but those are raw potatoes and not particularly great, and they're over there, and we're over here, or in the nether, or in the end, or in a Mistcraft age, or tearing about somewhere where the food isn't. So how is that going to be of any good to us? Well, we're going to do some more stuff over here with our aerial interface. So the aerial interface at the moment, it's building up pressure again because I accidentally disconnected our pressure system here. So things are back up to pressure there, and this is now back over the threshold there and building up a little bit more. Everything seems to be okay. I think this is, it's up to pressure now. So, now that's a good point. I have a thing in the way there, don't I? So I need to just quickly set this camouflage to clear camo and set the bounds to 32, 32, 32, please. And there we go, we've got that. Right, so I need... I want to put a block in there because I want to add on to the end of this row. So I'm going to need to put them there. So I need another 3 advanced cable clusters. Because I don't want to interrupt the operation of this. So I need advanced cable clusters. What's in that one? Cable camouflage, excellent. So I need another 2. So 2 of those, please. And I need transforming cable camouflage. We don't have them here. Well, I do over here. So let's go and get this stuff from here. So, what is going on here? Nothing appearing in here. Oh, it's gonna derped out. Let me do a quick restart. Back in a second, folks. Okay, back, and it's still not working properly. I'm not quite sure what's going on with it, but normally a log out and a log back in kicks the EMC system back, but a few log out and logins have not helped this time. So it's back to making them by hand or by AE or whatever you want to say. So we will do it this way. We just need 2 of those. Oh no, it's double side. It's the transforming cable camouflage that I need, not normal cable camouflage. So I'll need to get rid of that one and make another advanced cable cluster. Easy enough. Empty, and that'll be fine. And then we want the transforming. Oh, I cannot spell transforming. That stuff. Right, so we need double-sided. We need more of those. Okay. So, let's go transforming cable camouflage, that and that. Okay, so we need and where's the cable camo that I made before? Yeah, there we go. And one more, so we've got 6. Right, fine. Right, so we need the double-sided. And we need iron bars. We'll make 16. And there. Right, so we've got 3 double-sided camo. And now we need to make it into transforming. So we need pistons. Double-sided and double-sided. All into the transforming, and we've got 3 of these. Boop, like that. Perfect. Brilliant. Excellent. And oh no. Might need to take that off there because I don't oh no, it doesn't matter. Right, okay. Camo blocks. That one, no, that one, and that one. Let's move this up here a little bit because it's bounds that we're changing and we want to go perfect. There we go. Excellent. And now we can get rid of that one, and if we have a look in here, it has not affected any of the things that it was doing before. Perfect. Right. Now then, I want to put an ME cable there, and I want to put an export bus there, and I want to put my glass cable there, and we will pop over here, and I want to get one of these. Yep, that'll do. And it goes into the extruding like that. We get a tin can. I'm pretty sure you're starting to see where this is going now. And then I can do that and make a pattern for the tin can. It was the extruding one, wasn't it? So we can do that. And now if we toddle over here, we can go and do one solid canning machine, please. And if we go back over here, I need another can, don't I? Right, so I need one potato, thusly, and tin can, thusly. Should just take a moment to craft. Excellent. And talking of crafting, I need a crafting card, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. Let's go over here. Right, crafting card in, and I need an expansion card as well. Capacity card, one of those please. Excellent. Glad I had that sitting about. Okay, so we can put a potato in there and a can in there, and that, in theory, should It's putting in potatoes, it's putting in cans, it's putting potatoes into cans. It's crafting up the tin cans. I think. Should be. Put that into there. We'll see how it gets on in just a second, because I didn't have any cans, so it clearly is doing something. Not that one, that one. Yes, it's... Oh, we don't have any power over here. That's what the problem is. Why don't I have any power over here? The power system did go down, but we have got some things going in. Right. Let me check what's going on with this. Device is online. It has a channel. I haven't overloaded this with stuff again, have I? 6 of 8, no, because that's going to be 7. Yeah, and we did this as well. So it was all on its own. Let me check and see what the situation is over here. I'll need to go in underneath. Let me see what the situation is with the power, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. The problem was the tesseract down here has been playing up. For some reason I had to disable it and then re-enable it to be able to get the peer-to-peer tunnels working, which was causing issues. But also I had this white line here was claiming it had one channel free, but didn't. Actually, in the end, it didn't have any channels free, and yeah, this wasn't online because I'd connected up this other thing up here, this export pipe here, that one. So yeah, that had stolen that channel and had turned off the power effectively to that, which was a little bit annoying, but we've got it all working now. I think I still need to do some reprogramming of some peer-to-peer things, but this is back online again because it had turned off, and our system is a little bit low in pressure, but it's coming back online. But as you can see, tin cans are being made, filled tin cans are being made, which is just not a moment too soon. And, oh, I didn't actually mean to do that, but as you can see, I put my tin cans into my inventory there, and as you can see, my hunger has gone scooting straight up because this quantum suit helmet feeds you. Yes, if you have any food in tin cans in your inventory, which I've just noticed I don't actually need the crafting card in here anymore. Take the tin can out of and we can put our thingy bob back there. So we've got plenty tin cans, they can be all filled up quite nicely, and what I shall do is, oh no, I do want the tin can in there, let's do this again briefly, and so hang on, don't want that, I want one tin can in there, but I don't want the crafting card. So the crafting card can come out because we won't need any more of these cans. We've got plenty, that's fine. What we do want to do now is we want to program up this so it will take a food can and put it into our inventory, and then any empty tin cans it will take out of our inventory and it can put them back into this thing. So we don't want a full stack of these things, that's fine, we've got plenty to be getting along with. We want there to be space in here without it completely filling up. So it's got just over half, well, it's got nearly about 3/4 of a stack or something like that. So let me program this, and before I do anything else, before I put it on, I will be back in a moment. Right, here we go. The proof of the pudding. I already have one bit set up, so if I have tin cans in my inventory, boop, they pop into here. And it goes from any bit of my inventory, so there we go. The only thing I could see that ever having a problem with is if we for some reason want to have tin cans on our inventory for another reason. But I'm not envisaging there being a huge issue with that. So the next bit I need to do is turn this on. So, there we go. There we go. So I'm now full of food. Gotta watch that if I take this out of here and put it somewhere else. Maybe I should set this feeding one in an interval of, say, 60 seconds. So I can take this out of here and put it there, and that's going to be fine. So if I'm rearranging my inventory, it's not going to completely fill up with stuff. But that's me full of food now, and I can happily run around to my heart's content. There's no way I'm going to use my hunger up so quickly that a filled tin can is going to, or, well, what's that going to be? That's going to be 42 tin cans. I mean, we've got a stack of potatoes in there. We'll have a stack of potatoes over in the box waiting, the chest on top, nearly, and then we will have a stack in there as well once that catches up with us. So just no way I'm going to be running around so much as to completely drain our food supplies like that. Just not going to happen. Ever, ever, ever. And this will just carry on. We do have to obviously make sure that we've got power in here, but that's fine. That's keeping powered nicely like that. That's full on that. We even have our power sorted out, so that's charging things up. So even if I'm using the staff of travelling, look at that, it's not even registering as having any power coming out of it. Our armour is constantly kept topped up. Our food is kept topped up. But there are a couple of things that I still want to do. I am immortal now. I am immortal. I'm a god in my own world. But there's a couple of things still to do. Right, so I have just spawned into this new Mistcraft age. Literally just made it, and it looks very familiar. It's a brand new age, so it shouldn't be, but we will toddle on over in this direction and see what happens. It's not very handy having it in this deep ocean, but if we carry on over in this direction, hopefully we'll get to some land soon. There's some oil. There we go, here's some land. So I'm looking for something in particular here. I'm looking for some Mistcraft stuff, so hence the Mistcraft age. So, yeah, I'm going to go and gather some resources here, hopefully, if I possibly can. I'm not seeing a huge amount happening. The fact that we've got these trees is interesting because I never really found very many of them in the overworld. But let me go and see if I can find what I'm looking for here. And yeah, I'll rejoin you in a little bit. Or you can rejoin me in a little bit. Let's, yeah, one of the two. Right, we've finally found what we're looking for. I gave up on the last world, and I've literally just generated this one, and come in over here somewhere. I've lost the little pad that I came in on, but yeah, I immediately noticed that I have found the things I am looking for, because I want these crystals, which would be nice. So we've got to take up. Get out of my way, you stupid creature. Actually, I'm going to go over here and get one of these big crystal block here, and we will grab all of these. So I was thinking I was going to have to find the crystal block page and then create a world and do all that. And, make the world that had the crystals page and get this that way, but fortunately it would appear not. So if we pick up a bunch of this stuff, we can come back to this world and get more if we need, but that's a stack and a half of this stuff, and I don't actually have a book stand thing with me. Maybe I should actually set it up. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll grab myself some wood and be good and do that. So if I make that and that to make myself a little crafting table, pop that down here, and let's make a couple, or let's just make one of these little book stands. Not quite sure which way I'm meant to be facing, but I'll pop that down there. Excellent. So now we have what we need to be able to make our new toy. So I need to go up here, and I was going to have it in here. What sort of space have I got in between here and below? I have one singular block. Well, that's not going to be sufficient. I need to make this a little bit more. I'll keep this floor in here, but I need to have a bit more space between me and what I'm going to be doing next. So let's build out the floor. Bricks we need. We don't really have very many in the way of what we want. The problem being, this is actually quite a while since I was last recording, and there's been an update, and here's my Tome of Alchemical Knowledge, and that's what's left in it, and that's because I just added them in just now. So there's been some sort of update that has wiped all of the stuff that I had learned, which is less than ideal, I think would be the term I could use. I'm going to put them in there as well, just to get rid of them. So yeah, not too thrilled. So what I need to do is I need to be able to get, let's say that, and I want to chisel it, get some sort of bricks. And the ones I'll be using, do I want the same ones as I had up there, or do I want different ones? I think I want different ones. Let's do those ones actually. I think those ones will be sufficiently different. Okay, let's go up and let's it would happen to be the same level as that. Right, let me go and fill this in and I'll be back in a moment. Right, we've got our floor done. I've made sure there's plenty of room in between. We've got a little hatch here that goes down into our service area, which is nicely lit up. I've put the portal to the deep dark off to the side for the moment. I've also been careful to keep this bit open for our beam of aspects, or whatever you want. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's not blocked. So, up here, what are we going to do? Well, we spent a considerable amount of time getting this crystal stuff, and I'm going to knock a hole in my floor. And then I'm going to go and, I think, knock another little hole there. And I'm going to put these drawbridge things in. So we've got 3 drawbridges, which, as you may have guessed, I'm going to put stuff like that to camouflage them again. So that and like that. So that's fine. Right, let's go quickly grab ourselves a little lever to make sure everything looks nice and is all working. Not that I've got any imagination that this will not work, because it's a lever and 3 blocks, and probably one of the easier things I've set up. Right. Haha! Okay, so that does not go through there. I'll need to sort out something with that then. But if I go... Right, there we go. Sweet! That'll do. Right, I need to have that set up, and I also need to have this set up, so those wouldn't have been able to go there anyway. So what I'll do is I'll put some conduit facade behind there and end-IO cables behind. That'll do it. So we need to put these down round about here and like that. So that will make a portal. And let's pick up these and we'll take out those. Let's go make the facades out of these bricks, because I don't have any of those, I don't think, and I don't have any spare facades here. Right, get some facades. Facade, please. So I need 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those at the moment. One of those. And how do I make a book receptacle? So that. Well, that's just that. Well, that was easy. Right. Let's do that. Paint these facades up. Like that. It would be really good if I'd remembered to get the conduit. Conduit, please. And I'm going to grab myself, we'll grab that book. Oops. Okay, so over here, I'm going to put it over well out the way at the back. I'm going to put our cables here. Great, and we want that, and make these a bit better, like that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, for the love of Pete. There we go. Still only doing that one. Right, need to change that to strong, that to strong, that to strong, and that to strong. Is that not going to do it? Am I going to have to replace the one underneath as well? Okay, well that's not... Why don't we just put the thing... There we go. Because it's only for testing purposes having that there anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Now then, the book receptacle is obviously underneath here and not particularly easy to get to. But if we put it in, there we go, we've got our portal. And if we go up here and stand here, we fall through. We fall through and we are in the area that we were we would use if we went through the book. Excellent. I'm very happy with that. So we have our system set up so we can have a trapdoor through the floor into our portal. I'll leave it open at the moment because the lighting in here isn't brilliant. In fact, I'll just use this. Right, so obviously I have further plans for this because a giant trapdoor through the floor into a portal that only goes to a funny looking world that we don't really need to go back to at the moment isn't much use. I clearly have further plans for this system, and I will do them off camera, come back and then go through everything with you. There are a couple of things that I wanted to do though, because I noticed now that we have our stable unstable ingots, we can do a couple of things. If we get Mobius thingy bob, that's one of our stable unstable ones, and get some obsidian, we can now have our super builder's wand. Let's get rid of that one, which is nice, although we don't really need it at the moment because we've just built up one of the last things I think that we will be making in this world. Other things, no, I think we are good at the moment, so I'm going to nip off at the moment and sort out the rest of that portal thing, which is going to require some computer craft coding, and I'm sure you don't want to watch that. So until the next time, bye-bye and have a funs from me.